Ever pondered why the lush, fertile lands of the Caribbean, a region known for its tropical fruits and vibrant agriculture, grapples with food security? It's a complex web woven by threads of politics, trade, war, climate change, loss of biodiversity, food importation, energy, and the lack of education. Diving into politics, it's no secret that political instability can wreak havoc on food security. Unpredictable policies and lack of effective governmental support can hinder agricultural growth. Farmers are left to fend for themselves, dealing with inadequate infrastructure and limited access to credit. Then, we have trade. The Caribbean region is deeply integrated into the global economy, which can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, trade opens up markets and brings in revenue, but on the other, it can make the region vulnerable to global price fluctuations and trade policies that may not always be in their favor. War, though not as prevalent in the Caribbean as in some other parts of the world, can still pose a threat. Even the smallest conflict can disrupt food production and distribution, leading to food shortages and increased prices. Now, let's talk about a threat that's hard to ignore: climate change. The Caribbean is a hotspot for hurricanes and tropical storms which can devastate crops, livestock, and fisheries in their wake. The increase in sea levels and changing rainfall patterns due to climate change only add to the woes of the agricultural sector. Loss of biodiversity is another silent yet significant threat. The Caribbean is a biodiversity hotspot, but it is losing species at an alarming rate. This loss not only threatens the unique flora and fauna of the region, but also the resilience of its food systems. Perhaps one of the most ironic threats to food security in the Caribbean is the heavy reliance on food importation. Despite its agricultural potential, the Caribbean imports a significant part of its food, making it susceptible to external shocks and global food price volatility. Energy is a critical component of food production and distribution. Unfortunately, the Caribbean faces numerous energy challenges, including high energy costs and dependency on fossil fuels. This can lead to increased food prices and hinder the region's move towards sustainable agriculture. Finally, the lack of education. Ignorance about sustainable farming practices, the value of local food, and the impacts of climate change can perpetuate food insecurity. Education is a powerful tool in empowering individuals and communities to take control of their food systems. Understanding these threats is the first step towards ensuring food security in the Caribbean. And remember, knowledge is power. To keep up with more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to Investor Lifestyle Jamaica. Like this video, share it around and help us spread the word. Together, we can make a difference.